John, I keep telling my partner in my relationship all the things that I need and want, and they don't give it to me. Or they say that they're going to do the things and then they don't do them. This is a common thread in relationships that have a trajectory of failure. It tends to be a child involved, either one or two. And what happens is the mother becomes completely overwhelmed by her experience of taking care of children. She may also be recovering from postnatal depression, and it could even be undiagnosed. So what happens here in this relationship, if it's a typical heterosexual relationship, is the husband goes off to work and then he comes back home and he doesn't have the emotional space to be with her or the child. So the wife might be speaking to, I need you at home, I need this, I need that, I need more emotional attention, I need some space from the child. And what happens is the husband doesn't see to those issues, he doesn't ask for help, and she doesn't ask for help. So they end up collapsing in on each other. One blames the other. There's not a speaking to what's the vision of the relationship. Why did we have kids in the first place? What do we want to achieve as a couple together? What's the family that we would like our kids to grow up in? The other piece here is when couples get together and they haven't designed a vision, they feel there's some compatibility of being together and they just kind of get into a relationship. There's no design around what it is that they want to create, the people that they want to have in their life. So they keep on going the same way they've always been going, the status quo of their relationship. And sure, it might work until someone decides to have a look at wanting more. And they're actually afraid to ask for more because the status quo feels so good, right? There's people that I speak to and they just assume that their partner's been a narcissist. Or they are a narcissist. And they might go to a therapist and a therapist might say, yeah, sure, he was a narcissist. Yeah, absolute narcissist. And then when it really boils down to it, the person's just another person and you chose him or her. You have a habit, a penchant of choosing narcissists. And why is that? Well, narcissists have their own point of view. They have their own take on things. And if you're someone who is easily manipulated, then there's a good chance that you'll have an instinct injury. And what does an instinct injury mean? It means that you're not tied in with your bodily desires, your impulses, who you really are at the core. And there's childhood trauma and attachment injuries that create an instinct injury in order to be loved by a parent. So this is your choice. You can either be a victim to all of your relationships, or you can powerfully choose to become something else.